Who has come for the first time?
Yeah.
Your name?
Satish.
Satish. Coffee board.
Coffee board, correct.
Ex-coffee board.
Mahesh.
Mahesh, Aaron.
Vijayanagar.
Vijayanagar Mahesh. Okay. You have spoken to me. One mind. Okay. It's okay if I talk in English?
Yeah.
Hello, namaskara. So today we have one of my very good friend, Raj Muttaya. So welcome him.
Thank you. Thanks everybody.
We'll take about 20-25 minutes so that more number of people should see him.
Okay.
And also we do Zen. We have opened Zen primarily for meditation purpose. Incidentally, there is a strategy Patriji has told. Give a big hand to Patriji. Whatever topics you give, ultimately it should end up in spirituality and meditation. Only the topics attract sometimes. Past life regression, today's stress management, then the clock and compass. Ultimately, it ends up you doing meditation and bringing the spiritual values to our life. ಆಧ್ಯಾತ್ಮಿಕತೆ ಸತ್ಯಗಳನ್ನ ಅರ್ಥಕೊಳ್ಳೋದು, ಧ್ಯಾನವನ್ನು ಹೇಗೆ ಮಾಡೋದು ಅನ್ನೋದೇ ಮುಖ್ಯ. ಟಾಪಿಕ್ಸ್ಗಳೆಲ್ಲ ಒಂದು ಥರ ಪಿಕ್ಚರ್ ಥರ ಟಾಪಿಕ್ಸ್ಗಳ ಹೆಸರುಗಳಷ್ಟೇ. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಡೋಂಟ್ ಗೆಟ್ ಕ್ಯಾರಿಡ್ ಅವೇ. I'm sure that Raj will be talking on, especially on, mostly on the mind, how to relax the mind and how to reach a no-mind state through magic. Of course, thanks to Osho, after Buddha is the only master who has elaborately spoken on meditation. ಬುದ್ಧ ಆದಮೇಲೆ ಧ್ಯಾನದ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಅಷ್ಟೊಂದು ವಿಸ್ತಾರವಾಗಿ ಮಾತಾಡಿದ್ರು ಯಾರಪ್ಪ ಅಂದರೆ ಓಶೋ. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾನು ಒಂದು 12 ಅಂದರೆ 11th ಡಿಸೆಂಬರ್ಗೆ his 81st birthday is there. Okay. Incidentally, it is my father's birthday and also my son's birthday. Same day. And also happens to be the birthday of Rajnikant also. I don't know whether I'm sure. And so it has got some psychic vibrations, I feel. My father was a spiritual man. I don't know my son how he will be. But my Antarangada Guru antaralla, Osho is very close to my heart. So for Dhyana Kasturi, they asked me to write an article on Osho. ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲಿ ಬರ್ಕೊಡಿ. ರಾತ್ರಿ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರು. ರಾತ್ರಿ 2 ಗಂಟೆಗೆ ಬಂದ ಮೆಸೇಜ್ ಏನಪ್ಪ ಅಂದರೆ, ಓಶೋ rebel star of spirituality. Because there are so many stars were there. Rebel stars are always ಒಂಥರ ವಿಲನಿಶ್ ಆಗಿರ್ತಾರೆ ನೋಡೋಕ್ಕೆ. ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಒಡ್ಡೊಡ್ಡಾಗಿರ್ತಾರೆ. ನೋಡಿದ್ರೆ ಒಂಥರ ಏನಪ್ಪ ಇವನು ತುಂಬ ಕಷ್ಟ ಇವನ ಹತ್ರ ಜೀವನ ಮಾಡೋದು ಒಂಥರ ಹೇಳಲಿಕ್ಕೆಲ್ಲ. ಯತಿ ಅಂದರೆ ಪ್ರೇತಿ ಅಂತಾರೆ. ದೇ ಟಾಕ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಕ್ಟ್ಲಿ ಆಪೋಸಿಟ್ ಆಫ್ ವಾಟ್ ದ huge mass talking, conventional. If lakhs of people are going in this way, he will go in another way. So they are called as rebel. So maybe I also identify with rebelism. And so ಅದರ ಹೆಸರು ಓಶೋ ಆಧ್ಯಾತ್ಮಿಕತೆ ರೆಬಲ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ ಅಂತ ಕಳಿಸ್ಕೊಟ್ಟೆ. ಇವಾಗ ತಾನು ಹೆಸರನ್ನೇ ನೋಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೆ ನಾನು. is one of the greatest stars who was rebelled against the conventional beliefs of so-called organized religion and society. The priest made us timid and they blocked our potential from growing from inner. ಆಂತರಿಕ ಸತ್ಯಗಳನ್ನ ಅವರು ಹಿಡ್ಕೊಂಡ್ಬಿಟ್ರು. ಬಾಹ್ಯವಾಗಿ ಬೆಳೆಯೋದನ್ನ ರಾಜಕೀಯ ವ್ಯಕ್ತಿಗಳು ಹಿಡ್ಕೊಂಡ್ಬಿಟ್ರು. The priest killed our inner values. They gave whatever value they thought is important. The outer freedom was controlled by politicians. The inner freedom was taken away by priests. And the outer freedom is taken away by the politicians. In the name of religion, in the name of countries, in the name of language, in the name of creed, okay, color. Osho in 1969 gave one of the most controversial speech sitting next to Shankaracharya of Kanchi Kamakut and another big politician. He said, "You both are the sins of this India." I think he had that guts. So give a big hand to Osho. He had that rebellious attitude. He could able to speak out so openly against Shankaracharya and also one of the major politician from Maharashtra. So that created a most controversial speech, and he became world famous. And believe it, friends, what he said in the end was today has come true. He said, "Priests and politicians are afraid of my disciples, and my disciples will bring the new age spirituality to the actual, they make it real, and they are going to bring the real light into this darkness." And ನವಯುಗದ ನವಮಾನವರು ಹುಟ್ಟುಕೊಳ್ತಾರೆ, ಆಧ್ಯಾತ್ಮಿಕತೆಯ ಒಂದು ದೀಪ ಹಚ್ತಾರೆ, ಏನು ನಾವು ಕತ್ತಲಲ್ಲಿ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ ಅದನ್ನು ಒಂದು ಬೆಳಕನ್ನು ತರ್ತಾರೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದು 2012ರಲ್ಲಿ. ನೀವು ನಂಬ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರೆ ನಂಬ್ತಿರೋ ಬಿಡ್ತಿರೋ, ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಕಮಿಂಗ್, ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ರಿಯಲಿ ಹ್ಯಾಪನಿಂಗ್ ಟುಡೇ. ದಿ ನ್ಯೂ ಮ್ಯಾನ್ ಇಸ್ ಎಮರ್ಜಿಂಗ್ ಇನ್ ದ ನ್ಯೂ ಏಜ್. ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲ? ಕಾನ್ಷಿಯಸ್ನೆಸ್ ಶಿಫ್ಟ್ is happening from mediocre to the middle to the outer, and those who are already in the spiritual line, they are really into the ultimate. So the shift is happening slowly. The garbage problem is not the garbage problem, it is a higher problem of our consciousness. The river problem between two states is not the river problem. It is actually, the problem is the nature has given heart. Prakriti munididale. That is the higher realization we should understand, rather than water is mine, nandu, neer nandu. What we are doing to the nature, it is giving back in abundance. We are giving the wrong things, it is giving back the wrong things. So maybe as we go from now onwards, we need to understand that we need to give good values and develop that spiritual foundation in the day-to-day life. Then only there is a future for this world. Otherwise, what happened to America? Sandy, so gave back. 100 Sandys will come and take away. Okay? So we have to be careful of the nature. Nature has got its own laws. ಪ್ರಕೃತಿಗೆ ಅದರೇವಾದ ಒಂದು ಸಿದ್ಧಾಂತಗಳಿದೆ. ಒಂದೇ ಸತಿ ಒಂದು ಸುನಾಮಿ ವೈಪೌಟ್ ಮಾಡಬಹುದು. So we think that we are very strong people, we can get away with it. Unfortunately, it is not like that. ಪ್ರಕೃತಿ ಒಂದೇ ಒಂದು ಸತಿ, just like that, ಒಂದು ಪರ್ಕೆ ತಗೊಂಡು ಕಸ ಗುಡಿಸಲ್ವ, and ಕಸ ಗುಡಿಸ್ಬಿಡ್ತಾರೆ. We can wipe off the human race itself. So we have a greater responsibility. And Patriji he was there in Calcutta about 4 days. I was there with him. The same thing. To live, life is very simple. We are making it complicated. That's why he is going to talk on stress management. Why the stress is not there for 2-year, 3-year-old? I think I have to talk about 2-year, 3-year-old, not more than that. Because our 5 ವರ್ಷದ ಮಕ್ಕಳಿಗೂ ಇವತ್ತು ಸ್ಟ್ರೆಸ್ ಇದೆ. Earlier they used to got 15 years ಮಕ್ಕಳಿಗೆ ಸ್ಟ್ರೆಸ್ ಇರ್ತಿರ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ. Now we have to talk of 2 or 3-year-old, they may not have stress. But after 3, 4th year, 5th year, they have to go to the school, stress starts. Stress is the biggest problem. And to end my talk, I would like to tell a story which I also wrote in that for the magazine. And there was a saint and a prostitute who were living as neighbors. Okay. ಒಬ್ಬ ಯೋಗಿ ಒಂದು ವೈಶ್ಯ ಪಕ್ಕಪಕ್ಕದ ಮನೇಲಿರ್ತಾರೆ. It's an astonishing thing that they both died on the same day. Okay. And when they die, Yamadutas or whatever, they take him. So he found that the yogis, they are taking him towards the hell, and the prostitutes, they are taking towards the heaven. He asked, Baba, why I am yogi and I have done throughout my life meditation, bhajan, havan. You are taking me to hell. You are taking her to heaven. She is a prostitute. The dutas, just look at it, what is happening. Then he looked at the earth. And he said, his body was kept in a beautiful, wooden thing, and flowers were kept. Thousands of people are, doing bhajans and carrying him. And there is a sandalwood, that chite is ready, the burning, and they are telling mantras. And then he looked at the other side, the prostitute, Vaishya. Nobody to do anything about the body. Hantugalu, eagles, dogs, and animals were taking away flesh. That yogi tells this dutas, I think the justice of the humans are better than God's. Then these dutas said, Arey Baba, you are a yogi. What you did throughout your years, you are staying next to her, you always, your eyes on her, on prostitute, okay? You are always watching her, what she is doing, who is coming, what music she has put, with whom she is day to day, with what music, and what is celebration inside. Your mind is always looking at the prostitute and her house, and your consciousness is in that house. Whereas after the duty is over, the prostitute was looking at you, or thinking that how beautiful, how lovely this man is, and she is listening to all the bhajans and all the mantras, and she is weeping out of her own ignorance why she is doing all that. And today, out of ego, you are full of ego because of your jnana. But she has realized of her ajnana, and she has lived a simple life. And the people on earth will only see the outer things. You are a yogi, but she was a prostitute. But the inner thing is, you belong to hell, she belonged to heaven. ನೋಡಿ, ಈ ಒಂದು ಕಥೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ಅನ್ಸುತ್ತೆ ಅಂದರೆ, ಬಾಹ್ಯ ಒಂದು ನಡವಳಿಕೆಗಳು, ಮುಖವಾಡಗಳಿಗೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ತುಂಬ ಬೆಲೆ ಇದೆ. We call it as personality. I also come from personality development. I don't know how many people here. I'm sure Suresh Kamath must be knowing, and our friend Ramanand must be knowing about. I was trained under public speaking for 15 years under the best institutes all over the world to speak. Just to speak. How to speak. How to use the gestures. How to increase your voice, how to whom to talk, how to impress audience. Unfortunately, that mask I have removed 10 years back. Okay. ಆ ಮುಖವಾಡಗಳ ಅವಶ್ಯಕತೆ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ನಾನು 10 ವರ್ಷದಿಂದ ಇದನ್ನು ಕಟ್ಟಾಗಲೇ ಗೊತ್ತಾಯಿತು. ಆ ಮುಖವಾಡಗಳು ಏನಿದ್ರು ತಾತ್ಕಾಲಿಕ ಗೆಲುವನ್ನು ಕೊಡುತ್ತೆ, ಶಾಶ್ವತವಾಗಿ ನೋವುಗಳೇ ಕೊಡುತ್ತೆ. I think one of the point I think Raj will be talking about is removing the masks. I think the more masks we have, the more stress you get. Correct ಅಲ್ವಾ? ಯಾವಾಗ ಸ್ಟ್ರೆಸ್ ಬರ್ತದೆ ಅಂದರೆ, ನಮ್ಮ ಮುಖವಾಡ ಹಾಕೊಂಡಿರ್ತೀವಿ. ವೇಷೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು? ವೇಷೆ ಮುಖವಾಡ ಐತಷ್ಟೇ, ಬಟ್ ಶಿ ವಾಸ್ ಎ ಯೋಗಿ ಇನ್ ದಟ್. a yogi Mugwada idrunu, she had a consciousness for a prostitute. So let us remove this personality. Hello, how are you? Okay, fine. All this may impress people, but to how long? You may talk beautifully about your products. You may convince. You may make people believe that you are good. Is it in the long run? People will come to know what are you. So it's better to have that long vision. Let us not have a short vision. Let us do it today and make it money. Let us see later. That is what last time I was talking on. Clock versus compass. You all look at the clock because it shows the speed. The speed. But what is important is the compass, the direction with which you are going. ದಿಕ್ಕಿಗೆ ನಾವು ಮಹತ್ವ ಕೊಟ್ಟರೆ ವೇಗ ಆಮೇಲೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ವೇಗ ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೂ ಹೋಗೋದು ಕಡಿಮೆ ಮಾತ್ರ ಮಾಡೋದು. ಸೊ ಹಾಗೆ ಐ ಥಿಂಕ್ ಲೆಟ್ ಅಸ್ ರಿಮೂವ್ ಅವರ್ ಮಾಸ್ಕ್ ಟುಡೇ, ಲೆಟ್ ಅಸ್ ಟೇಕ್ ಎ ಪ್ಲೆಡ್ಜ್ ಟುಡೇ ದಟ್ ನಮ್ಮ ಮುಖವಾಡಗಳನ್ನ ಕಳಿಸ್ತೀವಿ. ಓಕೆ, ವಿತ್ ದಟ್ ಐ ಥಿಂಕ್ ಫಾರ್ ಅಬೌಟ್ 10 minutes I am going to guide you the meditation. What we follow here is the Anapanasati meditation. By the time it will be 6:20 and Raj can talk. And I am going to guide you. So please close your eyes and remove your specs. Clasp your hands.